Like
Welcome, one and all. I am Kelly Walker Slaughter, your host of Warren First 931, and we are live at Juicy's Wellness and Cafe. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in on the show, as well as all the special guests coming on as well. Of course, teaser already out of the way. Miss Dale McDaniel is with us this morning, and so I look forward to hearing everything because she always brings so much information to the show, which I'm so thankful for. But before we do that, we want to say thank you to our weather sponsors, Reddick Brown Ford. Right now it is 64 degrees. Today's high, though, is still supposedly going to be 72 degrees. We'll see. And the low is going to be 58. But with that even being said, 72, and this is why I don't think it's going to happen, is because if you step outside, it's not really sunny. It's cloudy. It's muggy. It's on and off rain just like yesterday. Today, we have a chance of a 60% chance of rain. And when the weather's like this with the temps, like 58 low, 72 the high, there's got to be some balance. And that's why I call the weather changes in some weird form or some format of some sort. And so when it rains, it's going to level everything off. So, but again, and I want to also say next week, we're going to get back to the 30s. So enjoy this 70, 60-ish weather for the rest of the weekend. So just use caution. But get into it, Miss Dale. I mean, you, like I said, so much to go with. First and foremost, let's talk about Master Gardeners. That's coming up, and you're going to have a special class about bees.
we are
Okay.
tonight at 6 p.m. in the Magnolia Room, which is in the Administration Center. You go in the front doors and you go straight across, and that's where the presentation will be. We are inviting, Master Gardeners are inviting everyone to come. Yeah. It's extremely entertaining. Dr. Tim Fisher, who was president and now is vice president of the McDaniel Bee Association, is just filled with knowledge that you have never heard.
Okay.
So it's interesting because a lot of people, in fact, have heard about bees and pollination and honey, and it's not the same old thing.
Yeah.
It is not the same old thing.
It's not.
So, and we are having spaghetti and meatballs.
Ooh, a meal.
And salads and desserts and breads and a plethora of foods, really.
Yeah.
So please come. I'm sure that you will know many of the people that are active members already, and you may want to consider becoming a member.
Yeah.
And the classes for that will be held in the fall. Okay. They're normally held in the spring, but that was an impossible scheduling achievement this year. So it's absolutely amazing what Master Gardeners do in our community, and I urge you to find out.
Yeah.
To go to our website and see what we do. We, as a matter of fact, just went to the Big Bee Trail, Partisan Greenway, and we hauled out 7 contractor bags, not just residential trash bags of trash.
Yeah.
We scoured and cleaned all the picnic tables and benches.
And this is on your Facebook page?
We cleaned. She was supposed to put it there, yes.
Okay. I just want to know before I go to it.
I'm not an administrator.
Okay.
I'm so far from being a computer. I am not just a neophyte. I'm below a neophyte.
Yeah. Listen, I helped you with ChatGPT, girl. I got you.
That's right. Well, I asked to have the bee poster posted on,
Yeah.
And but you would, I don't tell people that.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
But we cleaned the signs. I assumed when I organized it, I thought we'll be there
Yeah.
maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We were there from 8 in the morning until 12:30.
Wow.
And we really worked ourselves. There were only, let's see, Richard, Debbie, Heather. There were only 5 of us.
Mhm.
Now it was Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
so some people said 8 o'clock on Valentine's Day.
Like what?
We won't be there. I think that while we're
Scoundrel.
talking about Master Gardener,
Mm-hmm.
when I took the dog out this morning, our forsythia have not just buds, but the buds have started little blooms.
Yeah.
Folks, that's not an indication to go out and plant your garden.
No.
The temperature 6 inches down in your soil is what you need to plant.
Okay.
Many people assume that the air temperature, or just no frost in the top of the ground,
Yeah.
they say, "Oh, I can
I can
plant,"
do it, yeah.
and we're all anxious.
Yeah, we're eager.
To get out and dig in that dirt.
Yes.
Everybody's looking for spring. I'm probably the exception to that because I love cold weather.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But it's really important, not just fiscally, because you don't want to spend a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
on your seeds, your plants, all your prep.
Yeah.
To wait
Yeah.
until May. And I know May seems like a long way off,
Yeah.
but we will have more freezing weather and a lot more heavy frost. That's for sure. So that's one thing I definitely wanted to get across. The other thing, I have been asked over a dozen times. People are asking me, "Oh, they're putting a dirt bike trail on the greenway."
Yeah.
No, they're not putting a dirt bike trail on the greenway.
No.
Dirt bikes have engines.
Mm-hmm.
Dirt bikes are little motorcycles, not always little in power, but smaller. It's a mountain bike trail, and it is not going to happen for a year.
Yeah.
Everybody's in this big huff about the Bigby Trail is going to be overrun. No, it is not going to be overrun at all.
Yeah.
So we need to take a step back, wait for the process and procedure,
Yeah.
and then
Be patient.
it may happen.
Be patient.
But right now, we are taking care of the trail.
Yeah.
We are taking care of maintenance, and we are going to be making some improvements to it, but not a mountain bike trail yet.
No.
So everybody,
We're not there yet.
No,
Not there yet.
It's not a bad idea as far as tourism goes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of mountain bike clubs.
We
let's
do.
say clubs in our area. Not so much here. We have more road bike clubs in our area. But big.
I love my electric bike.
Do you use it though?
Yes. We have
For
3
you.
electric bikes. Me, my brother, and my husband.
Good for
But
you.
we don't like, we wait till it warms up. I don't like being out in the cold. Sorry.
I know you don't.
I
I
don't.
know you're
If
not,
I'm not warm, I'm not going.
you're not happy
Yeah.
with the cold. I
Mm-mm.
totally understand that. But the big message is tonight, 6 o'clock, Magnolia Room with Dr. Tim Fisher about honeybees.
That's going to be so much fun.
And how many of you have tried creamed honey?
Never heard of it.
He is going to have samples,
Of
and some of those
cream?
samples will be creamed honey.
Is this what you eat?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now I've heard of creamed honey, like, for moisturizer.
Facial.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that.
Oh,
And
you
that's,
have?
Mhm.
Wow.
Girl,
Wow.
how do you think I keep this looking so fresh?
I guess I
You
need to
talk
start
about
doing
health and
that.
wrinkles.
I need to start doing that.
I try to do a little mix of everything.
Right, right.
I don't want
Listen.
the wrinkles yet.
For me, I just put on some moisturizer cream and run out the door.
Right?
I can't handle that
No.
time wise. But there will be regular honey from the store. that you will be able to compare to the honey that is produced by local honeybees.
Wow.
And the difference is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're a honey lover, you would already know that.
Yeah, there's a big difference between the store-bought honey and what you can get from your friend's house.
And
with the sometimes with the honeycomb in it. Still.
Yes. And the other issue is, of course, your honey is flavored by where the bees live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you see lavender honey, it's because that's where they go.
Yeah.
You know, that's where they feed, on these great big lavender fields.
Yeah.
So, and there's many times, and Tim is wonderful. He's a pickleball player, by the way.
Oh.
Tim is a pickleball player, and he's a person who likes to commit.
Yeah.
So, as a honeybee, you know, having an apiary, he's really committed to the art of honey.
Yeah.
And the research of honey, not just I'm going to make honey, but also the homework. He puts his homework into it. You'll love the presentation. You'll absolutely love it.
And that's at where again?
Magnolia Room tonight.
Okay.
Thursday tonight. Our regular meeting, but you'll be there for the presentation. You do not need to stay for the boring stuff.
Okay.
And at 6 p.m. And so we'll be eating spaghetti and meatballs and salad. And
yum.
Lots of good desserts. And
well, anytime I've ever been invited for Miss Del Souther's food, I've not been disappointed yet.
Really
just so you know.
Well,
whether it's FCE or whatever, I have enjoyed. I didn't leave. If you leave hungry, you did something wrong.
Right.
But going on to the next thing, because we got other special guests coming on. We'll talk about this one now.
I would like to talk about Senior Olympics, if I may.
You may.
We have a districts tournament coming up. Practice for districts is this weekend. We leave tomorrow morning at 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
And that is for Senior Olympics for pickleball.
Okay.
And our district competition, the tournaments start this Wednesday.
Okay.
And it goes till March 1st.
Okay.
But what I would like to say, I would like to encourage everyone who's interested in any kind of sport. I mean, we go from archery to swimming to table tennis to volleyball. And speaking of volleyball, the senior center, which of course you need to be 60 plus to join.
And that's located at the 3-Star Mall.
Yes. Yep. And that is now and it's a beautiful facility. Yeah. It's absolutely stunning. Well taken care of. Mm-hmm. I mean, Lana does a super job of making sure that people are serviced, but she also does a good job of maintaining what she has. Yeah. She knows the importance of maintenance as opposed to down the road.
Right.
You know, fixing something that's broken. I know a lot of people in our area play cornhole.
They do.
And
I'm one of them.
But you're not 60 plus.
No, I'm not.
But now for Senior Olympics, you only need to be 50 plus.
Okay.
So
I got 10 more years and I can join the seniors.
You do, but 50 plus, that's
I'll be 51 though, just so everybody knows.
That's a whole other generation. Yeah. It really is. We have a lot of people in the area. I mentioned bicycling. There's cycling. And it's all broken down into age divisions. So being 80, I don't compete against somebody who's 50.
Right. No, it's not fair.
It's well, I don't
even though I was about to say, I feel like you don't look 80 and you definitely don't walk like you're 80.
But that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you want to continue movement. You want to continue being cognitively active. And with exercise and with sports, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You age more gracefully. You retain your cognitive abilities better. So
if anybody wants to be a part of this, how can they?
I'm just going to say.
Okay, sorry.
To Tennessee, TN, SeniorOlympics.com. And you'll be able to go from there.
Okay.
You know, your links, what you can do, and all the other stuff.
And then before we go on to this one, going
Okay.
backtracking to the honey story,
Right.
Retha said his creamed honey is delicious. We've had some of it. And Sydney asked, is it true that store-bought honey isn't truly real honey?
Now, that depends. It depends upon what you buy. If you buy a 12-ounce bottle of honey
Mm-hmm.
for $3.39, what do you think? It's not. It can't be. They cannot possibly produce, when you say real honey, pure honey.
I call it
For
synthetic.
that, it costs a lot.
Yeah, I call it synthetic honey because it's like a manipulation of.
Oh, it absolutely is.
And the other thing is, I'm not trying to. Now, hey, listen, if you're a vocal person like myself, any honey is really good on the voice, but the best honey is local honey and in your hometown because that local honey has the pollens and all the allergens that it helps you fight against.
Genetically, that is the best honey for you.
Yeah.
Now, when you say local, though, that doesn't necessarily have to be McMinnville.
No.
It can be Warren County, Coffee, Grundy. It's local because that's our atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
That's our agriculture. Remember, bees survive by not just pollinating our agriculture, but by living off of our agriculture.
That's right.
And that's what I meant when I said about the lavender. So it's really important. The farmer's market sells honey. You can get honey at small businesses in McMinnville.
Superama, Tejan's, whatever y'all want to call it, CB's. Right. They have local honey there.
Oh, now see, I didn't know that, and I go there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Now, I haven't been there in a hot minute because I've just been getting my stuff to go now and the farmer's market, but I've been staying on this side.
Right.
But back when I was at the radio station, I would go there all the time.
That makes sense.
And get, because it was just right there. And
so is it a separate display?
No, it's mixed in.
So you have to look for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to your honey section
and
look.
You got to look for it.
Okay.
Unless they've moved it, but again, who knows? And one trick, I will say this on the honey trail. If you're like me and you like hard candies, you can actually make, now I've made two different kinds. I feel like it's the nesters with the alcohol and without the alcohol, what I'm about to tell y'all. So I've got the honey and I've made like a login or a candy sucking for my, I can't say, thank you, a lozenge, whatever thing. And I've made little dots of honey and I put it in the freezer and I freeze it.
Oh.
And then
wait, pure honey, or you mix it with something?
I have to mix it with a little whatever my recipe calls for.
Okay.
And then, I drill a little hole in it, and yes, this is time consuming, but it works. And I put I call it like a net. When you make potatoes with the peas, you call it the nest. Then I get a little bit of honey jack.
Oh.
And then I put that inside, and then refreeze it. And then if I need a quick.
So you just put it in your mouth? You don't dissolve it in anything?
No, but I also, if I don't want to squeeze honey into my tea, I can drop it in turn it, and it will dissolve.
Wow.
It's a neat little trick.
My father-in-law, now he'll be 103 this year.
Oh, good Lord.
He's at Riverview.
Yeah.
And I go past Tejan's to pick up his milk, to pick up his those Fig Newton things that he likes, whatever, ice cream sandwiches, whatever he likes. He loves honey, but he only loves pure honey.
Yes.
I did not know. A couple of years ago, I bought him some cheap honey because I thought, well, why am I paying for this expensive honey? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
He knew all he had to do was smell it. He didn't even put it on his toast or his biscuit. No.
I call that, I'm a honey snob. No.
Well, he is a honey snob.
But let me tell you, if I run out of local honey, because there was a time when the honey was scarce, like real honey. And I was like, God, I got to get something for my throat. And I was like, okay.
Now, there are good pure honeys, but they don't have the same health benefit.
It's not the same
as our local.
Yeah.
And again, we had a rough winter.
Yeah.
We had that spate of freezing weather, and a lot of beekeepers lost hives. Not just a tray, but lost hives.
Yeah.
And And Tim will be explaining this tonight. It's really interesting because I don't think we ever think about it. We think of bees as just being here.
Yeah.
But they're not.
They're not a nuisance.
And we need to
purpose.
protect them. We're not talking about wasps, people. You know.
The ones that go in the jar and get captured.
That's right.
Or go to the water
Your
thing.
carpenter bees, not those types of bees. But let me put forward a little suggestion. And I know many of you are going to raise your hands and say, oh, how could she say that? Dandelions are our first pollinators.
Oh.
They are our first. Everybody, the first dandelion, they want to get out there and dig it up. Dig up that dandelion. Let them rest. Let them be there until you see other buds and blooms.
Yeah.
Now remember, a bud, you need to have a bloom come out of a bud. So leave your dandelions for the bees.
Leave them alone.
For the bees. Then you can take them out later, when we have more flora around us.
Right. And today is a very important day, guys, in the election community, in the politic community.
It is.
First and foremost, we want to say, if you did not see our post, we did J.C. Petite, Jean-Claude, turned in his papers yesterday. He is running as the Democratic representative thank you. I've talked all week to so many people. You following me, girl.
I understand.
When Brian can't come, I'm just going to call Miss Dale. But he is running as a candidate for our county executive. And so his press release is on our page. Make sure you read it. Check it out. And
check out everybody.
Everybody. It's not just one person.
There's 4 people all the time. Do your homework. Don't worry about color.
The feelings. Don't worry about feelings.
Exactly.
Dale.
I meant colors of emotions.
Oh, yeah. I say feelings.
Well, that would be the same thing. Yeah. Vote with your head and really do your homework in every position that is running, that's opening, that they're running. And some people have taken out 2 sets of petitions.
Yep.
So, and their papers you must determine by today at noon.
Noon, not the close of business.
No.
At 12 o'clock today, it's done.
And we all know Susie Davenport, and she means noon.
Noon. And this is like by law, right?
Yes,
this is how it's done.
Yep.
And so, again, and the other thing is when I got to talk to the ladies in the office with Susie, and then I was talking to them.
Probably Sandy and Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And Jennifer always finds the cool pins. But anyways, they were telling me I could see them. They're checking the addresses. And then she stopped. And then I saw one. I'm like, oh, you're done. She's like, no, got to check it again. Just to double check. So you think about it. How many people that we've already talked about that have turned in papers or picked up petition papers, and they got to check all these. And just alone, we got 4 people in the county executive race. Right. We got at least 2 to 3 in the other ones. And then there's only very, very few, like maybe 1 or 2 without me looking, that is no one's running against. Yes. They're all by themselves.
Yes.
Like Josh Roberts.
Yes.
Currently right now, to my knowledge,
and
because Billy, noon to like confirm this, but I talked to a representative that was with Billy that was in that same position with Josh, and when he found out Josh was running, he decided to step down.
Right.
And that's fine. Absolutely fine.
That's a very personal choice. And understand that becoming a candidate is not an easy thing to do.
No.
It's not just time consuming, it's financially demanding.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful that people are willing to step up.
Yes.
But all I'm saying is do your homework.
And I want you, while you're here, before we also forget to mention this, because it's a new thing me and Brian's been saying, they are still looking for poll volunteer. Oh,
that's on my list.
Poll wavelength here, okay? So what Miss Susie said last time we had her on the show, she had, and again, if she needs more, that's great. She does have plenty of Republican representatives to run the poll. But their goal here at the Warren County election office,
yes,
they would love to have equal amounts of both sides.
And she always endeavors
Always
to do that.
pushes for it. And she is asking, she's urging anybody that is a Democrat or independent out there
Exactly.
to come to be a volunteer to run the polls. Because if you think, and I'll say this for anybody in the Clean Republicans, if you don't think that there's a fair election going on,
Right.
be a part of the process.
Right. Right.
If you don't like how the chairs are set up at church, what do? You're part of the chair committee.
That's right. That's right.
So be a part, and let me tell you, they're going to feed you. They're going to take care of you.
Yes.
And there is how many?
And may I just say, early voting. Early voting, of course, we need a lot of machine workers.
Yes.
And my husband is one of the machine techs.
Yeah.
And so he's constantly soliciting people to come in. And here's a good point. Kelly already told you can be independent, but with Susie, you truly need to be independent. You can't be a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yep.
You must be independent. Now, when you work early voting, or even the precinct, you see everybody.
Yeah.
Early voting, you will see people that you haven't seen in maybe 5-6 years. Seriously. And it's a wonderful atmosphere.
Yes.
There's never any big drama or anything. And really, call the election commission and see if you can work it out.
Yeah.
You do have to be a registered voter. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You can still register to vote in this election,
Yeah.
So I think that's a good idea. Early voting starts April 15th. Okay. Goes through the 30th, which is a Saturday, and that's the law. It has to go through the Saturday. And the last week, the 25th, 24th it must be, through the 30th, early voting is also at Morrison and Centertown. And that's
the dates you needed for April.
Yeah, April. Where's the 30th?
Right there.
Yeah, it must go here. So it has to be the 24th. The 24th through the 30th, Morristown and Centertown.
Okay.
So,
and there's two I'm glad you said both Morrison.
Morristown.
Isn't there one in? Is it Lucky or Centertown?
Not for early voting.
Okay, sorry, because I know like when early voting opens up for the other, I couldn't remember which was what. But if you are an early voter, that's why they try to set up these locations at prime spots,
satellite spots, where it takes no time.
Yeah,
there's never a line. There's hardly a line in the early voting room in McMinnville. Yeah. So,
and when is the last day to register to vote?
Okay, I have that. Actually.
I know you do because you have the sheet.
Let me see if I can find it. Today by noon. Follow the papers.
Is it on the other side?
Senior Center.
I thought I saw you had the paper.
4-6.
Right here.
4-6.
Okay. I was about to say, I thought you had it right here too.
This is about machines.
Okay, sorry.
And when the primary and election dates are.
Oh.
But January, February, March, April. April 6th.
Yeah, right there. I thought it was there. Sorry.
Oh, cool. April 6th.
Yeah.
Now, April 6th, folks, will be here before you know it.
And I'm going to reach out, if anybody has a 17-year-old that is going to be turning 18 around this time frame, there's nothing wrong with getting ahead and registering your young adult now, and then when it's time to vote, it's good to go.
Right.
I'm already telling my son when he turns 17, like we're already going to register you to vote.
Right.
So it just clicks over when it's time.
We do that, and the high school has registration.
Yeah.
Our high school has registration, and
they also have a Democratic and Republican parties now.
Yes.
They've always had the Democratic one, but the Republican one's brand new.
Right.
Which I love.
It was there in the past.
Oh, okay.
But then, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have a supervisor. It could be
a school
simple.
sponsor.
It's not that it may have been lack of interest.
Yeah.
But they have to have a school sponsor.
You have to have 2 or 3 teachers.
And I think he retired, the one that was.
Oh, well, that makes sense. All right. Well, you're going to take a quick break for more from our sponsors. Miss Dell, thank you so much for coming in.
You're very welcome.
I always appreciate
You're very welcome. You all have a wonderful day.
You too.
And pray for cold weather.
Well, the buttercups are still out, so they need they need some snow on them.
They do.
We're going to take a quick break for more from our sponsor, but when we get back, we have more special guests to come. And remember, Warren County, Keep it fun.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, Pharmacy. You're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help the counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and we have now our special in-studio guest here live at GC's Wellness and Cafe. We have Kennette Dixon, Jake Fann, and Lady of All Knowing, Lori. So I have them on today because I was told by little birdie last week that there is possibly a Jake Fan Day coming up.
There is a Jake Fan Day.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
So what are y'all going to do on Jake Fan Day?
Well, shirts.
Okay.
It's gonna be my face on it too.
You're going to have your face on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell them what Jake Day is all about.
Fun, sports.
Okay.
What Jake's all about?
What day is it? Real other day is it?
March.
March what?
I don't know. 21st.
It's March the 21st.
And what's special about that day, Jake? It's National what?
Down Syndrome Day.
Okay. And what is Down syndrome? For anybody that doesn't know.
Well,
Do you remember?
yeah, because it's part of life, but yeah, because people wasn't be born
Okay.
and be born of the I don't know.
You want me to help you
Yeah.
out a little, Jake?
Yeah.
So National Down Syndrome Day is 3/21 because Down syndrome is a condition that occurs where individuals born with Down syndrome have 3 of the 21st chromosome.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're the homies with the extra chromies.
Okay.
So that's how all of that
What
ties
makes you extra
together.
special? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so you said y'all are going to have fun on Jake Fan Day. So you're wearing T-shirts with your face on it. Are y'all going to be like in the gym?
Well, we won't because it's during spring break.
Okay.
Jake wanted, my understanding is Jake went to Miss Kennette with this idea and wanted to. So, Jake, how do you get a shirt?
You buy one.
Okay.
Where can you buy one at?
Deadline's today.
Yeah.
And just get a hold of me.
Okay. How much are they?
$20.
That's not bad. And is the money going towards?
Jake, what did you want the money to go for?
Special Olympics.
Special Olympics. I love that. So, what do you like most about the Special Olympics? What do you do anything with it?
No.
Yes, you do.
Jake.
You're going in.
What sports do you play with us?
I was gonna say I've had about this show.
What did we do in the fall?
Football.
Okay.
Flag football.
Yes. Our winter games got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it did.
But what are we training for right now?
State basketball tournament.
Basketball
Okay.
tournament. Do you remember the dates on that?
I don't know.
So, our team played well at our area tournament that we held at the high school in January, and so we get to go to the state Special Olympic basketball tournament held at David Lipscomb University,
And correct me if I'm.
March 6th and 7th.
This is the second time. I know. Didn't y'all go last year?
We did go last year, but this is like we have actually been state champs the last 3
Yeah.
years.
That's what I was
in
gonna
the junior
say.
division.
There are
So-
three-peaters. Do you know how many three-peats we have in our school system? I mean, the Warren County Girls Middle School team just came back
Yes.
with a
yes.
So-
So,
reigning.
uh,
Yes.
but we, as far as at the high school, so just a little bit about how Special Olympics works and all of that. Area 9 is our area. We have 34, I believe, in the state, but our area is actually 13 counties of the Upper Cumberland. So when we come together, like all of those are invited, and then we have regional tournaments and we have state tournaments. And then beyond that, we actually have 4 individuals from our area that are going to Minnesota in June for USA Games for national competition.
Wow.
But our area competes in the following sports like throughout the year. We have volleyball, powerlifting, fitness combine, train for life, bowling, flag football, bocce, pickleball, regular basketball, 3v3 basketball, track and field, skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, and cornhole.
Wow.
That's the things that we can actively compete in right
Yeah.
now. We do. Tennessee offers other sports that we just don't have time. I don't have time to do them.
Right.
So, but those are the things that we're actively
Okay.
in.
I'm part of it.
Our area has more power lifters than anyone else in the state.
Wow.
We have 24 power lifters that train year round.
Now, when we're talking about powerlifting, they're lifting
Wait,
like doing deadlifts.
deadlift, squat, and bench press.
Oh, good lord!
So we have a power lift
Do you
meet
do
coming
that,
up.
Julie?
Yeah.
He does like to do that some. He's not one of ours that competes in powerlifting.
Always get those to lift the weights, though.
Yeah.
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 I want to know what Jake's favorite is. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Deshaun. Adam.
Oh, one of our players.
I love
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
So trickling back, I want to say on Jake Fan Day, since it is spring break, is there like a location people are going to meet at, or
We're going to wear them to school on Monday,
okay,
the 23rd, when we get back.
okay, I love that.
And some of us will be in Disney on that day, and we're going to wear them
Oh,
and do a picture with Mickey Mouse in our Jake Fan shirts.
well, there you go.
Yeah, because I'm not going.
No, he's not going this year.
That's
But he'll
okay.
be represented with his shirt. So
I love that. You're going to be everywhere, Jake. How does that make you feel? Like them doing this Jake Fan Day. How did that make you? Or how's it making you feel right now?
Kind of happy.
Yeah.
yes.
Did you ever think you would ever have a Jake Fan Day?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's honest. Okay. So if anybody wants to buy a shirt, they just call you, Kennette.
Yeah. Or message me on Facebook to get taken care of.
Okay, $20. I love it. Anything else that we need to mention? Jake, is there any final words you want to say to the Warren County community?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in March, I'm going to Gatlinburg.
Okay.
So, yeah. God is good. Everybody's good. All you do is say healthy.
There you go. I love that. And I want to tell everybody, if you've not heard Jake sing some mean karaoke, you've really truly missed out because trying to get the mic away from him once he starts.
I know this is another question we got to ask Jack while we got him here. What is your favorite karaoke song to sing?
Oh, I know that.
Wagon wheel.
Oh, that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you guys were talking about.
He's got like 3 songs that his go-to. He's got 3 go-tos. It was Wagon Wheel and what else?
A Neon Moon.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then one more. You kept singing the other one. Was it Morgan Wallen song?
Yes.
What was it?
Are you a big Morgan Wallen fan?
Okay. He used to be This Girl Is on Fire.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yes. Yeah.
But he's learned 2 chords on the guitar.
Are you starting to play the guitar now?
And so he's learning how to play Wagon Wheel on the guitar while he sings.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. Is there any upcoming basketball games since you love basketball so much? When's the next Pioneer basketball game? Do you know?
Well.
It's done.
Yeah, is it done this week?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
But they can still come support you March the 6th and 7th.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That's
come
our
on
next
out.
one. Come to David Lipscomb.
Okay. I love that. Can
Friday night
anybody
and
go to
Saturday.
that?
Yes. It's
Okay.
open to anybody. Our TSSAA refs typically come and ref those games for us and all of that. So we will go and we will play other schools that have unified teams as well. So the makeup of the team is the same as ours.
Okay. I love that. Well, thank you guys coming in so much today. Jake, thanks for coming in. I'm looking forward to seeing all the Jake fan shirts. I cannot wait to see how that's going to look. That's going to be awesome. But guys, remember, if you want a t-shirt, call Kennette or message her anytime. Today is the cutoff. So I'm assuming the end of school.
I'll probably take him to tonight.
Till tonight. Okay. So make sure you get in touch with her. And remember, Warren County, keep it firm.
Yeah, God is good, yes.
Something for everyone, from our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders. Your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleet, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
All right. Welcome back. Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I am the bearded wonder from up north, your friend Brian Carr. Glad to be here today. And guys, what a show we've already had today. We've had Jake Fann and Miss Kennette, Dixon, and Miss Lord. And then we also had the busiest lady next to Kelly Walker Slaughter in Warren County, Miss McDaniel, who wears 18 different hats and runs around in so many different circles. They're having their big event at the Magnolia Room tonight at 6 o'clock. There's also another meeting that's going on at the Locust Street, and I think it's going to be in the early voting room. I haven't heard, but anyhow, there's also going to be some more food tonight. If you want to go down to the Republican Party meeting that starts at 6 o'clock, they're having a potluck. So for you who don't knows, bring some food. You know, if you're in, then you're in. But hey, come on down and eat with them. I will be riding on two wheels, so I'll be setting up with a sandwich in my mouth.
Right, and I don't know if we the thing is, I was gonna try to go because these both meetings are starting at 6 o'clock, and so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, guys. So what I may do is broadcast, go pre-record Mr. Tim, Dr. Tim upstairs, and then go downstairs and do that one live. Because when we have two meetings like that, but it's in the same location, it's helpful, but it's also hard. And so we have had people message, am I going to be there? The game plan is of now, yes, we are going to be there. I think what I'm going to do is record the Republican meeting live tonight, because tonight is the big meet and greet is what I was told.
Yes, well, today is such a big event, and Miss Dale hit on it some. You guys
Yeah.
talked about it earlier. Today is the last day to submit your paperwork if you're
Mhm.
going to run for the county commission, the deeds and registry,
Mhm.
the different functions of the county
That's right.
government, county executive, and our constable races. Our DA race is pretty much already set,
Mhm.
to my understanding. Now, alderman for the city, if you're going to run for alderman, that's a later date. I
Yeah.
think that's sometime in the summertime. But for right now, we've got this races. And Kelly, we've got some really big news coming up for the folks, because a lot of these races are contested primary races, especially within the Republican race. But what we've decided is that if it's not contested in the primary race, why don't we just go ahead and start doing debates right away? So April 11th, mark on your calendar.
Yeah.
We are going to have our first series of debates for those elections that are going on. And as she said, early voting, I think she said, starts April 16th.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that you guys are well informed. So we're going to start sending out sponsorship information and letting folks know about
We
that.
got the packets done last night, and I just got to do a couple little tweaks with it, and then we're going to start sending off. We're also going to be sending invitations off to everyone. I'm not just going to limit this, because I think getting it done early is better, and doing it numerous times. So like you said, it's going to be on April 11th from 2 to 5 p.m., and it's going to be right now in the Magnolia Room.
Yes.
Is where we're going to be setting that up at. And that is on a Saturday. So again, and we're going to have light refreshments. I don't know who we're going to get it provided by from yet, but I promise you, you do not want to miss out on my light refreshments, because they're really never light.
Well, no, anything Kelly does, she does it to the T's, to the nines, I guess you'd say. And so this is going to be really a big event, because this time, and we've got some other folks that are involved. We've got word from both the Democrat and Republicans that they want to be a part of this stuff. So, and we're welcoming all independents too. So anybody who's running these races, and we'll set out a format. But the thing is, this is for Warren County, or I got to put this caveat in. We're going to allow the other folks
Counties.
to race. So
the White County and Van Buren.
So you look at the one that Paul Sherrill's in.
Oh yes.
So we want to invite anybody who's going to be in that one, because there is going to be a primary for that seat. So especially within the Republicans. So between Paul Sherrill and
Dwayne Howard,
those
and Samantha Petite.
Well, for the Republicans, we'll have them debate because Samantha will get her turn.
She will.
But
we're all going to also invite her out there as well, because what I want to do when we say this debate, we want to make this as transparent as possible, and we don't want. And I always do this speech in any event I do, and I'll be their mom for 5 seconds before I come host Kelly. My thing is, there's no bashing. There's no I hate this or I hate that. I just want to know how you can make Warren County or your position better for your community.
Yes. And so not all the races are going to have a contested primary.
No.
I mean, because there might just be 2 Republicans running in the race. And if there's 2 running in a county commission spot,
that's right.
They're going to win.
That's right.
So
just like Josh Roberts, if nothing gets turned in today for our road superintendent, there's nobody running against him.
But we will let them use it as a platform, because we want to interview everybody, because we want you to be informed the best we can. So that's one of the things, like, again, with the Paul Sherrill race. We'll let Paul and Dwayne have the debate, but we'll let Samantha come in and give her take on things.
And that's essentially what the debate is. They're giving their take on this certain question at hand, and everybody's going to have the same questions. We are going to have my goal is to have 2 moderators, 1 female and 1 male. That is the goal. And, and make sure, and I would love to hear any feedback. If anybody's like, oh my gosh, we would love to hear so-and-so be the moderator.
1 conservative and 1 liberal. Yeah. And that's the thing. We want to make this as fair and as even as possible, but we want it to be true representation of Warren County.
100%.
So we want your input. We want to know what you want to know, what questions you want to be, and we want to encourage you to come to this because this is going to be a semi-open event. There will be security. This is not one of these things where people are just going to run roughshod in and start making things. This is going to be a debate that is going to represent the people, but it's going to truly represent the people. So we're going to pre-screen everybody. We have to. I mean, to keep it from being chaotic and to keep it to flow. But this is going to be a debate that you've never seen in Warren County before. You'll have never seen anything like this, and this will build on the next one because we have 2 more debates coming after that.
We do. The next one that is up for grabs, and I just deleted it. Hold on. Let me go back there. July, I think it's July the 11th.
Yes.
Is our next one from 2 to 5, once again in the Magnolia Room. And then our next one, which we may have to change the date depending on, we're going to see how many people we can get. But October the 9th, it's on a Friday. Yes, it's during fall break, but it's going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. And so, again, we're wanting to create transparency and truth. And if you have any questions that you would like these debates to ask these these soon-to-be elected officials, we would love to get those questions in. We're going to have a whole setup on our social media so you can send those questions in and things like that. And like I say, I always want to remind everybody, and I'm going to reiterate this until we're done. I don't want any ugliness.
No, we're going to try to keep from any ugliness.
No, there's not going to be. I'm manifesting it now, Brian.
Okay.
No,
listen, I can't predict what people are going to say. And listen, we want to be honest. But the thing is you don't have to be ugly. Yeah. And listen, when it's on camera, when people see this, they're going to be able to go back to it. You got to remember
people are watching.
They're going to be able to go back to this. I think that this will keep people. And this is not this is not a debate like Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
It's not one of those.
Hillary Clinton. No one's going to jail or anything like that. But again, we want the real issues. And again, this week it actually started last Friday with the big meeting that's going on Tuesday night. That we're going to, I guess, reiterate now because it's Thursday.
No, it's tomorrow. We're going to have Carrie Morgan come on. I know.
You're talking about Monday. No, I'm talking about Tuesday from the county commission.
Yeah.
Because that's the latest thing that's happened.
Sorry.
Well, no, but that's the thing.
Next Tuesday is that meeting.
Yeah. So again, another thing. So when it comes time for the aldermen, that's a big thing that that is going to be talked about. But because of what we had going on this past Tuesday,
But so this past Tuesday, if no one got to see it, there was the IDB meeting, which unfortunately we did have to miss. So I don't know. There was the questions about did we get the building bid? There's all these things. But also too, followed by that, there was a joint meeting with the education committee and the budget and finance and the financial management group. And they did a whole combine meeting, which does happen a lot. And then after that was the full court. And so just to address some, and I haven't been able to get I did throw out some questions a little late in the game, and I know, and I'm trying to stay up, but what we do know is that I want to explain something to you. The contract has not been signed.
No,
when it comes to the school bus bids that we're in, 5 companies turned in bids for this new school bus contract. And we have had Durham school bus for 15 years now. And the way that they do these contracts is they do them 3 years, and then something gets, I can't remember what the word is that they use now, but after 3 years, something gets reevaluated, and then they finish the rest of the 5-year deal. Okay? Mm-hmm. Like there's a stop and a pause. But with that said, that's why you heard in this last meeting with this econ group that they agree, they want to do the 3-year contract or whatever it is. But then if you were paying attention to it, they also made a mention in the meeting that then after everything gets, reset, then they finish out the rest of the 5 years. But with that said, let me explain something to you guys. From what we have been told and what we have found out is that what happened at the meeting is the full court approved for Dr. Grant Swallows to go to this new organization for buses to go start talking about the contract, not signing it, because in March it's got to come back and get approved again from, I think, the financial group and the full court is how that works. And then they have to sign off. That's only that time. So again, if you still have some concerns and things like that, I do suggest bring it up with your county commissioners and things like that. But at the end of the day, we also know that if this contract gets approved through this new school bus service and Durham is out, they're going to approach, like if you're the bus driver that you're disgruntled bus driver thinking you're going to lose your job, they're going to be like, hey, Brian, I need to sit down with you. Here's the contract, look it over. Do you want to ride buses for us? And then he gets to decide if he wants to do it or not.
Yeah. The bus drivers ultimately have the authority to say if they're one of those things. And I know what this is like in business. Whenever you have a change, like when a business sells out, and a new corporation is coming in and taking over, they have the autonomy to pick and choose who they want. But the thing is, at the end of the day, they still need bus drivers.
Yeah.
And it's not like people are relocating to drive buses here in Warren County. Yeah. And so we got to be, we have to have a realistic look at these things. But from the genesis of this, this is one of the things that they knew that this was going to happen. And it starts with the school board. And that's where this thing started off in the school board, and this is how the process works. The school board needs things. They're always going to need things. They have contracts with all kinds of different entities, and so this is why it's important to have good people on the school board that can explain these things, because it needed to be explained from there, but it seems like it got kicked to the county commission, and once it got kicked to the county commission, because that's the way it works. The county commission is in control of the budgeting for how much money goes to the school system, and the school is our biggest expenditure in Warren County. So we want to make sure that you guys are all aware. It starts here, and that's why people got to start paying attention to what's going on at the school board meetings. And we're very lucky that our Warren County school system records the school board meetings, so you can see these things. But we want to encourage everybody to be aware and to see what's going on. And then on top of that, it's important to have good county commissioners that are all on the same page. This seems like, for some people, they were blindsided, especially the drivers. And it seems to be that one of the things that I've seen in watching what little that I was able to watch is that, especially when the bus drivers were making their pleas, one of the things that they brought up was that they have other responsibilities on top of being a bus driver. And so that...
Yes, and a couple of the things that were brought up, a lot of the bus drivers, and I'm not going to say verbatim what they said, but essentially said, that they bring their kids on the bus. And some of them are still in infant seats and things like that, which is a huge liability. I'm not taking, hey, listen, I'm a working mom too. Let me explain that. But at the end of the day, are the buses, that's one thing a lot of the people brought up to me was, are we liable, taxpayers, if something happens to that person's child? Because it's not properly secured or fastened in.
Well, I'll tell you,
that was brought up, and I want everybody to know.
I see there's a conflict. I mean, I see what the bus drivers they need, because it's not like it's $100,000 a year job that they make enough money to live up on. A lot of these people, this is a side hustle or a second job, and they don't get me wrong. They take it very seriously because they're very dependent on but the other things, if they have children, grandchildren, other responsibilities that they have to deal with. So I'm just going to throw this out, and for me, God love every side. I want to be a blessing, not a curse. Why don't we see if Warren County schools can help these folks out by maybe having some type of daycare for the employees of the bus drivers or something? Because I know when they go to that bus shed in the morning, I mean, no one wants to, guys, I'm not a bus driver, but I'll tell you what, we saw during COVID how important bus drivers are. And when we didn't have them, and that's, loading the children up. So the very first thing in Maslow's hierarchy is safety. Well, you want everybody to be safe.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at the high school, they did have an early education class where they had a pre-K school inside at one point.
Now, I'll tell you, the logistics will be interesting in this because
But I know
when you're talking about bus drivers, well, look, with bus drivers getting there at a bus shed because
4
some
in the
of them,
morning.
when they got to get up. So maybe we, instead of and again, I don't want to be ugly. I want to be progressive in the sense of we're coming up with solutions because now we have to be reactionary. Now it's become a reaction, and we don't want hard feelings. We love everybody in this community, and we want to try to help out the best. So let's see what we can do about coming up with some type of alternative for our bus drivers here.
If there could be one, and if there's not one, what is the alternative?
Really, it comes to Echo, the company that the new company. What do they have? But if Warren County Schools can do something because they're the purveyors of this service.
Now going back, this has nothing to do with school buses, but during the summer, I was doing research for a daycare in this town because a lot of moms were teachers in that said daycare, right? Mm-hmm. And there are some states, I just want to throw this out here, and I don't know if this could be kind of cross-pollinated here. There are some states that actually pay, they do two things. They either pay the mom the daycare fee so they can have their either kid there at that school. And so that means she still gets her salary, but then her kid is free at the daycare. Mm-hmm. And then there's some places that give them her salary plus they give the mom or the teacher, I should say, the means to go provide for another daycare service. Mm-hmm. And so maybe there might be something but that's for daycare services and things, where there's it's a preschool setting for that. And that is a lot of places out of state that do that. Tennessee at one point was looking into that for preschool, but it didn't pass for some reason.
Miss Rethan makes a point. I personally don't think children that are not school age should be on the buses. To me, that's a big liability. I remember when the county decided to turn over the bus system to Durham, They fussed about that too.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's another thing I wanted to mention. 15 years ago when we had, and I can't even tell you who the original people before Durham was, there was such an uproar of the transformation. And again, if I remember correctly, this was another time when the bid was lower than the other, and Durham outbid that one bid. Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, guys, do your research. Look at the Eco Group. Look at the Durham Group. See how much money that we're spending versus what,
Here's the thing. I think the county commission, and I would hope that the school board went through and looked at these things. I'm pretty sure that they had representatives come speak on behalf because everybody wants that kind of thing. Hello, Miss Tina. Happy Thursday at Juicy's Wellness Cafe. And yes, we are here at Juicy's. And you know what? We've had so many visitors and so many friends. I forgot to ask, but after the break, we'll find out what specials they got going on today. Because between the juices that have already been made and the food that they're cooking, it always smells good. But hey, if you're not into juices, go see our good friend Miss Tina at Our Coffee and get you a cup of soul. I don't think she serves just coffee. I think she serves
makes it with
soul. Yes, but back to where we're at right now. I'm sure that all the people went before our school board officials. Mm-hmm. And made their presentation, or made their presentation in front of the education committee for the county commission. So there are fine points to each one of these things, I'm sure, but ultimately it comes down to money, guys. Mm-hmm. It comes down to money that
our taxpayer dollars do pay.
We have or may not have. And so that's why we want to make sure that we have the right information. And look, if we can get ECO to come on here and tell us what they told the school board or whoever.
I will say
we're fine with reaching out to these folks.
I have done that. I've sent out an email, and so hopefully we get a response, between now and then. I don't know the legalities because once you start talking about contracts with things, they might. But again, I really, that's what our show's all about is come on the show, transparency, truth, get to know. And the other thing is emailing any of the school board members or emailing Dr. Swallows with your questions. Because when I was told last Friday, when I found out last Friday about the school bus situation of the contract may be changing, and I reached out when I did my due diligence. Let me tell you, I called Dr. Swallow's office and left a message. I talked to two of people in there to be like, hey, if you didn't get this message, let him know about it. And then I called a few of our school board members, and then I've called about some county commissioners. The only one I didn't get to because I ran out of time, and then I was going to call Terry Bell, because that is who I call to. As a reporter, as a journalist, you have to know who to call. And a couple of things that they brought up in the meeting, like if there was something going down in the city and I see police, well, who am I going to call? I'm going to call the chief of police, Nicole Mosley. If it's something in the county, I call Dr. Jackie Matheny Jr. Did I say doctor? My bad. Sheriff. If there's something to do with the school system, or I have to be involved in the school system somehow, you know who I call, Brian? Dr. Grant Swallows or Sarah Cantrell.
Yeah, call the central office. Now, Miss Retha writes, it's hard to believe that the insurance companies would even allow drivers to have their small children on there. And this is where we get down to being lax as far as
with that word, yes.
I think what has happened.
I don't think
Durham
that was happening.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that was kind of a
Now, if anybody
don't ask, don't tell type of.
And
if
anybody was at that meeting and watched the Durham guy, because I talked to several people, he got one lady said he got like a little cringy face, like ooh, like oh.
Yeah. And maybe why that's their bid had to go up $1 million. I mean,
maybe I don't know.
I don't know the prices on any of these things. I just know that we have to have them.
Yeah.
And for one thing, I don't know. I guess Warren County owns the buses. I just don't know what the liability is by outsourcing these things. I don't know what it's like, because these are unique spots, because I don't think they're considered what full time would be, because they don't work full time in most capacities. Now, there's people, and I'll tell you what, I have the utmost respect for Miss Tanya Rader. And
the folks at the bus shed.
What they do and what they deal with day in and day out. And guys, let me tell you about parents. A lot of times, people see that their kid gets kicked off the bus or something. Look, man, these people are trying to drive a bus. If your kid gets up or is acting up or doing something, even if it's you consider it not to be anything, it's still hazardous for the bus drivers. And you gotta look at the herd. It's a herd philosophy, and so riding the bus is a privilege.
Yeah,
it is a privilege, and so we want to take care of these people who administer these privileges for our community, because it's the very first thing we have to have. When we were talking about COVID, one of the very first things was, how do we get the kids there safely? And, we're putting them on a big aluminum tube and taking them in. And you got to trust somebody to be able to do that. So I know Dr. Grant Swallows and the school board and all the folks at the county commission, they got their hands full with this. And again, somebody at the end of the day, somebody's not going to be happy.
No.
Anytime you have change, somebody's not going to be happy. But let's try to come up with some type of caveat, some type of forward thinking where we, have a win-win here. So I'm just throwing that out. If we can find out if that's the thing, children needing a place to be sat and watched or something like that. Well, hey man, it's Warren County Education. It's loaded with teachers and teacher assistants and people who do stuff like that. So maybe if we can do something for all the employees, I don't know. I know there's a lot of logistics and hurdles to work out. But again, let's woosah. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Understand that it's a problem for lots of folks.
And then this is what you were talking, I was trying to look up what I could. But the ECCO ride contract terms, this is the recommendations for right now. And this was mentioned in the meeting last night or the other night. The recommended contracts for 3 years with 2 optional 1-year renewals, potentially totaling 5 years. A core requirement of the bid was, and this was also mentioned, because Dr. Swallows answered all the questions that were asked, by the way, too. A core requirement of the bid was the retention of 100% of qualified current employees. And again, that was a big term. A lot of people are, but if you are a qualified employee that is currently there, you will so again, I don't know what would make you unqualified. And maybe some of the stuff that you guys brought up saying of the things that, you have to do on the bus with your family members, maybe that might be a pro or a con coming up here. The compensation, the contract includes experience-based raises and benefits for drivers and monitors. And then the board members expressed a need for improved monitoring, including formal documentation of complaints and quarterly performance meetings with the vendor. So, those are a couple of the core things we need to harness on this. Okay, guys?
Yeah, the base stuff. And again, like I said, I don't think
other than saving millions of dollars
that people, and again, they must have done the mathematics and understand that leasing the whole system out, as far as, like, to my understanding, Warren County Schools owns the buses. But but in saying that, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't own the buses. Maybe because it seems like that was the big thing of trying to get them. But when it comes to the contracts, how they work as far as the liabilities, insurance is a huge thing. We're talking about picking up children every day, and lots of children. And so having the right mindset for this, and I hate that it's not like it was in the good old days, where the school system just ran everything, and they hired people for these positions, and that was like, and maybe it's a big hit to the school's insurance to cover, to have their own bus system.
And I want people to know, because I'm just going to give you a comparison, because I'm trying to find the exact amount of the past budget that they've contracted to Durham, and I can't find it right now. But these are other counties on contracts through Durham. So in Hamilton County, which is Chattanooga, they said before switching to a different provider in 2019, the district had a contract with Durham that was replaced by an $11 million agreement with a new vendor. So you think, okay, they replaced the vendor, that bid was $11 million. How much was Durham? Then that's just Chattanooga.
Well, the thing in Chattanooga's a much bigger.
It is a much bigger, but I just want to, compare. Yeah. Now Shelby County, which is the Memphis area, in 2015, a contract extension for the Durham increased their annual fee from $25.9 million to $28.2 million, which included a $2.3 million raise to address safety and performance metrics. Again, it's a lot higher because it's in the Memphis area. Hardin County in the 2013 agreement involved with 43 buses serving 7 schools, utilizing GPS and video cameras part of the package. That one was, it didn't give me a price on that. Okay. But I'm just trying to give y'all an ideal.
And it is costly. Any way it goes, it's a huge cost
and
for,
I'm actually
for the county to have to endure. So, and guys, remember, it's not Dr. Grant Swallow's money that's paying for this. It's your money. And so that's why you need to be involved from the school board all the way up to the county commission and knowing what's going on. So we're glad to help you with any and try to fill in the gaps with these details. Again, we're learning it as we go too, because these are things that we're just not exposed to. We haven't done this in a while, but again, we know that the cost is going to go up. It's going up for everybody with depreciation of school buses, with the cost of living going up. Everything's going to go up, so there's going to be change. It's inevitable. And so we want to keep that in mind and really kind of lead with that forethought, that there's going to be a change.
Yeah. So to your point in that, it says that the consumer price index typically ranges from 2.5% to 5% annually. So every year it goes up a little bit more. And then also large jumps in contract prices often occur when the provider is required to invest in a new bus fleet, like example given, $10 million investment, or which is $10 million, by the way, provides for 70 new buses in some districts. Guys, that is, and I'm curious how many school buses we have here total now.
Well, Miss Retha writes, Brian, you mentioned about the ownership of the buses. I don't know if this is what you're referring to, but I think that if a bus has Durham on them, it's owned by Durham. The ones that say Warren County Schools are county owned, and that's a good distinction to make because if we don't have enough buses to pick up our kids because Durham has we got to fill that gap in. So thank you, Miss Retha, and we'll get some more clarification.
Yeah. These are great questions because we would like some clarity too. And, and I think at the end of the day, that's what our show's all about is truth and transparency. And so if you do have questions, please feel free and send it to us because I still feel like we have plenty of time to get these answered, to just create some, I always call it to squash this beef,
Not everybody's going to be happy, and I'm sorry, it's not everybody's going to be happy, but that's one of the things that we're trying to help out. And hey, guys, we have a celebrity in our midst right now.
I know.
I know. Hey, let's do a change of pace just because we got this gentleman in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Harvey. Mark, come on, get in.
I can get in closer.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, sit. Take
You're too tall, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sit down.
I had to come in for a late snack this morning because I skipped breakfast.
Same. I'm still trying to milk my water.
It's a good place though if you need a quick snack. It's a good spot to be.
So if no one knows who you are, tell them all about your business because you have an amazing business going on right now.
Yes. So my name's Mark Harvey, and a lot of you probably know my relatives in town. Joe is his brother Joe. Yeah. He's 8 years older than me, and then a lot of you probably know Steve. That's Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
And so, but anyways, that's kind of who I am. And then what I do is I do social media content creation for businesses.
Yeah.
So I run accounts and I help people run their accounts, but I also really heavily focus on the creative side of things and thinking differently for businesses, and then just helping them actually produce stuff, which is, as you guys know, the hardest part about doing it.
Oh, yeah, it
is coming up with the ideas and
hoping it's the magical unicorn to fix all, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing though, that we kind of like get caught up in. It's like, oh, we have to go viral. We have to get all these hits and views. And the important thing about what you guys are doing specifically is like heavily focused on community, right? Social media. Yeah, we see all the big hits, all the videos with millions of views and all that stuff. But like what we're doing is really trying to help our community. And that in our case means like if we got 2 likes from people from here that we touched somebody locally,
that's what I say all the time, guys. If one person if I only had one person watching the show, then I got one person.
Yeah.
I got one. And, and I always tell people, and you can back me up on this if you want, when you're on social media, it's never necessarily about the likes or the comments. If you click on the insights and see how many people it has gone across and affected, that is a world of difference. I might have had only one click on a post, but then I noticed, oh my God, there's 500 people that got to see this in some transition.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
I've kind of been on a kick recently about just like, obviously my business is very digitally focused and I like social media. But I've been on this kick recently of just like experience and like being in person. So like, I'm kind of glad I ran into you guys today.
And it's a God thing. You were supposed to be here.
Today,
And so like, I think that utilizing our platforms that we have to like, let's get back to connection.
Yeah.
Let's get back to this in-person stuff and like talk to each other. And
I can touch you.
We have so many great, places in town. I actually just came from the library. It's such a great place for community. Obviously we have great businesses like Juicy's and other places downtown, and just like remembering to just be in person and community and how important that is going to be. So
and raising families here. How's your new babies?
So we got 3 and 1.
The
3-year-old can't shut up.
Okay.
And in a good way. Everybody loves to listen to her.
I got a 3-year-old too.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah, it's fun. She
It's a lot.
sings. She's already singing, so hopefully that's good for all of us in the long run.
Buy her a microphone so she gets used to it already.
And then the 1-year-old is officially no more crawling, all walks, and that means we're getting into everything.
Oh,
and then number 3 is on the way.
Yes, I saw the picture.
So,
do we know what?
June boy.
So now that are we done now since we got one of each?
We'll see.
Oh gosh.
So number 3 could be the one that's like, okay.
Oh, you're waiting for that one. Okay.
So,
see, Randy Jane was my one. I'm like, okay, this is enough.
Yeah.
I'm done.
He's young though.
He is. I started late.
We started late too in comparison to our parents.
I started at 30.
Yeah, well, that's where we were.
So you're at my boat.
So, but we were also on the mindset of like, hey, let's get it while the getting's good. Like if we want to do this, like let's have the kids.
I have an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Oh wow.
We thought we were done.
Yeah.
God had other plans.
That's like me and Joe. We're 8 years, and then Kevin, he's 10 years older than me. Yeah. So, the spacing is interesting. Actually, Alicia, my wife, her spacing is the same. So she's the middle, but it's
that's right.
8 and 10 years.
That's right.
From her younger, but she's 8 years older than her younger brother and 2 years younger than her older brother. So.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Well, so if anybody needs help in their businesses, how can they get a hold of you?
So I mean, in this town, you probably know somebody who has my phone number, so feel free to ask a friend and get my phone number. But origin.socials is my Instagram. That's what I'm on most regularly, is origin.socials. But just Origin Socials is that, and that is like Origin Stories, but it's socials afterwards.
Okay.
So that's the whole thing.
We'd love to share some of your stuff because I mean, I was talking about you the other day. You were doing the Smasher Burger review, and Sonic is one of our sponsors.
Oh my gosh, the Smasher Burger is so good.
That was
it's addictive.
So
for $6, I mean.
So everybody knows I am a bit of a foodie, and I love to eat, and I love everything around food, and that is what I kind of base my personal Instagram and brand around is food. But Sonic has always been kind of my favorite of the fast foods. It's like it's just better. Like a supersonic double cheeseburger for me always hits the spot.
Yes.
Like if I need that fixed, then I know Sonic's going to do it.
And you can get a burger in the morning, in the middle of the day, or at night.
I love it. But that new deal that they just dropped, I was like $6. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And so I'd had the regular Smasher before, and I loved the Smasher. And then they dropped that thing, and I was like, okay, let's try it. And $6. We're going back in time.
Yeah. Right?
We're going back in time.
And it's good.
And it's good. It makes me so happy.
You should do that burger thinking, if I can turn back time.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Like it's just so it's good to see. I hope that I think all the fast food restaurants are starting to do that a little bit too. It's like buying and going.
The $5 I saw the other day, KFC's doing a $5 bowl.
Yeah.
And it looked like a lot of food.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of food, Mark, what did you get today?
What's your snack for today, you little foodie?
This place is my like probably most regularly local joint. My office is nearby, so that helps. But I'm always trying, because I like to eat my cheeseburgers and I do like to drink my beers at night.
Yep.
Other times I am trying to be healthy, and this place like fixes that in a great way. So this is their little sliders that
Black
they do.
Slider. Now that is the special today.
Yeah, and man, let me tell you,
that cornbread roll.
The cornbread is good.
Oh,
they make magic in here. The fact that these things are vegan is like mind-boggling. It's so
it's
good.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it's just like,
Cindy,
I might as well.
Go ahead. There you go.
Let your freak flag fly, man. That's awesome.
It looks really good. Yeah.
It's just,
is that sauce a little spicy?
Oh my God, it's got a little bit of kick to it. They also put that, I think they put that same sauce on my regular thing. It's not a special. They always have, it's the Crunch Wrap.
Oh, yeah. The Southwest Crunch Wrap. Yeah.
If you want to be healthy and feel full, the Southwest Crunch Wrap here is like
you
fantastic.
can eat that actually if you're a light eater.
Yeah.
It'll fill you up, and you can milk that thing on for 4 days.
Oh yeah. I will regularly turn the black bean or the crunch wrap into 2 minutes.
Yeah,
you know,
can.
I'll eat half of it and then save for the next day for lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, enjoy that.
Thanks for stopping in.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me.
Anytime you want to make a local stop visit, come on.
Well, bye everybody. Nice to see you. Y'all take it easy.
All right, we're going to take another quick break from our sponsor, but when we get back, more things to come and all things going on in Warren County and then some.
Where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready for fall with Randall Walker Farms, where fall planning begins.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
The people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks in Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Doing everything backwards today.
That's all right.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm your co-host. And listen, I missed you on Tuesday. I really missed you.
We missed you.
On Tuesday. Well, I know you were doing your power thing, getting your power business.
Yep.
And by the way, Kelly, your hair looks great today.
Thank you.
But hey, we had so much going on and so many good folks chiming in. Thank you very much. And look, today's show, we've had so many people come on because we had started off with Miss Del McDaniel, who wears so many different hats.
We talked about the election coverage, election deadlines. Today, the deadline, remember, to turn in your papers for the primary and the
to be in these races for the county races that are going on in August.
County and state, right? County and state today.
You have to do that today.
Yeah, by noon.
By noon. So
not 12:01.
And not grab your papers. You have to submit your signatures and everything, and they got to be right. So, and I imagine so. And then again, she also told us that if you're an independent or a Democrat and want to work with the election commission, and it pays.
They pay.
I can't tell you it pays a lot, but it pays. But I'll tell you, you'll learn so much. I've done it over the last year or so, and I learned so much about the election process. And I'll tell you what, the folks here in our Warren County, and it's just an extension of the state. Tennessee is #1 in election integrity, so we're very blessed, and it's headed up by Miss Susie Davenport, and the oversight with Mr. Ray McKay and the others that make up that board do a wonderful job. So we're very blessed to have that. So she talked about the Master Gardeners meeting, 6 o'clock. You come to the Magnolia Room, you can see what they're doing, and they're talking about a lot of stuff. They've got an expert on bees, and then if you want to sneak on down to the bottom floor down there
to the early voting room,
to the early voting room and join the Republican Party. They're going to be having a potluck dinner. We're going to try to post both of these on, but one of these might have to be pre-record. And so I might just go ahead and do the record downstairs on that one. You can go with Master Gardeners live because I'll probably edit up and chop it. I'll probably do a lot of other stuff because there's going to be a lot of eating, and people don't want to watch other people eat.
No.
Because if you're hungry,
that's why I said I'll be there. That's why I said that I'll be there. So.
Listen, man, I will go up and down. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I was going to that's why I said I'm going to pre-record the bees, and then I'll be downstairs
because Mr. Heath Oaks has a good. He always has a good. Listen, all those ladies up there. You got Miss Frida Clifton. You got so many wonderful people in the Master Gardeners. Miss Susan Hall. You got a lot of wonderful people. Diane Bond. Just wonderful, wonderful people. But then. You got the folks downstairs that are going to be doing their thing, and then you got people like Miss Becky Bell, who's an amazing cook, along with Miss Lenise. Miss Lenise is a good cook on top of everything.
And on top of all the meetings going on, because again, like I told you guys, there's so many things going on. I got a message this morning for a reminder that McMinnville Special Games is doing a volunteer meeting tonight, and they said join us for what promises to be an amazing year. For the MSG family, we have some big announcements, some changes, and some exciting things happening for the special needs community. We come here all about it and find out how you can help tonight at 5:30 at the McMinnville Enrichment Center at 225 Garfield Street.
Man, we've just got all things going on, and we've had a lot of comments here today. Mr. J.C. Petit, who has turned in his election papers for county executive. He says, good morning, Warren County. And let's go on to the next one there. We got Miss Retha saying Durham maintains the upkeep on ours. She's referring to the buses. Thank you, Miss Retha, for keeping us informed on that. Come on, Brian. Let's go into the next one. I've gone too quick.
Okay,
So Sydney,
after that, Sydney said, "Hey, Mark, long time no see." Cody says, "It's fixed now, y'all." I don't know what he was referring to on that. Our Coffee said, "That looks delicious."
and she's referring to today's special here at Juicy's, the black bean slider with potato salad.
Oh, my gosh.
When Mark popped that sucker out, listen, man.
And you know, when you think black bean, you think it's going to look black. And it didn't. It looked so good.
Wonderful. And then Cody Jones writes, and this is so funny. He wrote, "Hey, just being funny, but he looks like one of them famous brothers on TV that does home improvements. One of the boys' friends that on HG Homes TV show, the twin brothers."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank you, Cody, for
which I think one of them name is Mark.
That wouldn't surprise me. They're both
Yeah.
really good looking guys. He's a good looking man right there.
I know.
The youngest of the Harvey clan, and you heard it here first as far as like a public announcement. He's having a boy coming up. So congratulations, Mark and family.
Maybe that can understand my English.
For that news. HGTV, the twins unsellable. Oh, that's twin sisters.
That's
Property Brothers. That is it.
Drew and
Jonathan. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he looks like a Drew or Jonathan. I mean,
I really thought it was a Mark. And then, of course, good morning to Derek Coe.
Yes, Sir Derek.
Yes, our honorary man right there. And then going right into this, Kennette let us know that they at Warren Arts, they did a little drop. And we wanted to play this video for you guys. So May 2026, Warren Arts is going to be doing a Finding Nemo.
See if they've got a date. Okay, so guys, they will be having a date for the actual auditions for that. There it is, right there.
So coming May 2026, Finding Nemo Junior auditions are going to be March the 7th, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Please come with a song from the show prepared and ready to do a cold read from the show. It's ages 6 to 18 at 404 Beersheba Highway in McMinnville. Go to the right of the building, and it's in the back before you go down to the hill. So there you go.
Hey, big news. And another Warren Arts thing next week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they start Tech Week coming up this next week.
That's right. And we will be there to do a drop-in.
For a Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
And I tell you, that's one of my favorite book series.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would like it, and I didn't know that my girls would like it, but my girls kept up with it. And so if you ever saw the movies, which I didn't read the books, I saw the movies more than anything. I thought they were very funny because Riley is my favorite character out of that bunch, because I feel like him.
You're Riley?
I feel like him every day sometimes, especially next to you, Kelly.
Stop it.
And sometimes I feel like I have the cheese touch. If you know, you know. So
you know.
That's what my kids say.
But guys, we encourage you guys to look on all our social media. We're actually going to share this if I can. Is it going to? Nope. It's not going to let me. Okay, so we're going to share everything we can with the Finding Nemo stuff right after the break, because it is now time to kind of wrap things up. If you're not a part of our community calendar, I urge you to sign up ASAP. We are adding dates on a daily on that.
Oh, gosh.
And I wanted to show you, because today is February the 19th. I mean, look at that, Brian, like right off the bat.
Yeah, we're almost finished with February.
We're almost finished with February, and there's still stuff going on. So I don't want you guys to miss the date. Now, I do try to send this out on text message in an image form, so you guys can know what is going on. What's she saying?
Sydney wrote, "I'm Dory, unfortunately." What'd you say?
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel
there
like
you
that
go.
too sometimes. But
I'm Dory. Yes.
yes.
But with that said, if you're looking at the calendar right now, which I'm going to zoom in as we're getting close, because we have shared a lot of things, like with the library this morning with their schedule.
Oh, yeah.
We shared a lot of specials that are going on in town. So going on today, if you did not get to see the consignment sale that Brian and on the Tuesday's event, you got to talk with Jenny. But they're doing it again today, so make sure you go and check it out because it's for 3 days. Also, or it's today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow, today, the McMinnville Special Games is meeting. The Warren County Master Gardeners, we talked about that. The qualifying deadline for the election cycle does end today at noon. I need to put that down on that one while we're there. And also too, tonight, the refuge recovery meeting at Freedom Life Church is going on tonight. Meal starts at 6. Childcare and transportation is provided. Going on tomorrow, another big week. The bluegrass again, and I'm showing you guys this in real time because yesterday when I was walking and doing the newspaper deliveries, I got the Relay for Life date. I got all these new dates that I just kept sending off. But I want to make sure I don't lose this phone number because they've been calling me and I don't want to miss it. So with that said, tomorrow is the Bluegrass Concert Series at the Park Theater. Couples Game Night is at the First Baptist Church. The Collective Heart and of Beautiful Souls Wellness Walk is tomorrow at 10 a.m. I can never say this one. Balsam Range is also at the Park Theater at 7:30, and I think that's part of the
bluegrass. Yeah,
you know, that goes hand in hand. Morse and Reartown is continuing on with their league signups,
All right.
And then the Centertown is also doing their signups.
And if anybody knows about Midway, let us know when Midway signups are coming up.
Also going on tomorrow, we haven't put it in the schedule yet. Brian Carr is going to be broadcasting a little couple of live tidbits with us as tomorrow is the kickoff for the TSSAA state tournament, right?
Yes.
For our boys and girls.
And I think we have 4 girls that are in, and we've got 5 boys that are in.
I can't remember the number.
Yeah, so they changed it from regionals to sectionals, and so they went from the district to the sectionals, and now this is for the state title.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited about that, and we've got credentials now.
Yes, we officially have credentials where we are allowed on the field, or on the mat.
On the mat.
But that is just for Friday. And then Saturday, guys, as I'm scrolling down.
Oh, and since you're talking about that, who else do you have on tomorrow's show?
On tomorrow's show, we're actually going to have Mr. Wayne Wolford come on and talk about the Warren County Black History Month program that's going to be held at the 103 Bernard Drive. And not to mention, we got Carrie Morton. She is one of our city aldermen here in town, because next Tuesday, and I want to make sure I say that right, because on the 24th is the next meeting for, So I'm supposed to find out today or tomorrow if the storm water utility fee is on the agenda for next week. I don't know if it is or not. I'm going to assume it is, but in case it's not, or if it is, we got Carrie Morton. I got her coming on to kind of break down what the bill is and things like that. There is, I want to remind everybody, a website that you can go to that has a frequently asked questions that the city government has also posted.
Miss Retha chimes in, speaking of Relay for Life, where will it be held now that the detention isn't over?
Well, I was going to let them break it, but she told me about it, so she didn't say I couldn't say it. It's going to be held at the Milner Recreation Center.
All right. The heart of the city.
Yes. And I want to say, I don't want to, let's see, I got to scroll. Hold on. Give me a minute. Y'all don't look at the screen.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves, yes.
And yes, Cody chimes in. That's a good question, Retha, for Relay for Life. And guys, you know, one of the things about this county, and this is where Kelly's really coming in, is trying to solidify all the groups, because we used to have just a few things going on. We used to have a lot of strong.
I hope everybody sees how many. I mean, there's lots of dates filled already. It's in August. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying not to miss it. Okay. The collected. The refuge. It was in some. Oh, I think it's the 8th. Oh, crap. I had the note. Oh, poo on a stick. Hold on. Sydney, you're watching the show. What day was that again?
And hey, guys, while we're talking about it, there's going to be big news heading tomorrow, because tomorrow the Fair Board is going to release who the actual performer is, the headline performer for this year's fair. So that's coming up tomorrow. A lot of big things are moving right along. So we've got so much going on in the Warren County area. We got to make sure that we keep on top of everything. So we don't want to overwhelm you with it, but that's the beautiful thing about where we live. There's always something going.
I just gave it to Sydney the other day. I want to say it's the 8th.
Cody says, yes, everyone knows.
The Relay for Life.
The first weekend of May. It's always a good one for Ride the Strip. Yeah, Ride the Strip is going to be coming on. And guys, Warren First is very blessed to be part of the Ride the Strip crew.
Yeah, that's in May.
And so that we're going to, May 1st is also going to be the Republican Party Reagan Day dinner.
Yes.
And so we're lining up the speakers. And guys, if y'all were part of last year's Reagan Day dinner, Warren County was the spot to be.
Yeah.
From the food to the ambience to the amazing speakers. And so I guess you'll hear a little bit about that tonight if you come to the Republican Party meeting. Just speaking of things happening in May.
Yeah. And don't also forget, like, if you're a Democrat out there, y'all have y'all's meetings always the first Monday of the month.
Cindy, she was wanting to know about...
I told her.
Okay.
And I was waiting for her to message me back because I thought she said she zoned out. She said, sorry. August the 15th. Thank you. I knew she had
Relay for Life. August the 15th. So you got a little time to plan, but we want to make sure that because it's going to be at the Milner Recreation Center, we want to have a stellar turnout.
Yeah.
Another thing that we've got going on is we're going to be having our we had the Great Gatsby last year while you were out of town in April.
That's right.
But guys, March is going to hit us, and it's going to go so quick because we got spring break, and then all the stuff leading into for the schools for TCAP. One of the things they've got coming up for next week is they're having the makeup days for the snow days that we missed for the parent-teacher conferences that are going to be going on. So stay tuned to more news about that. But we've got so much going on in this blessed little town.
We do. Alone, look at this, guys. This alone right now is what has been turned into us for Saturday.
Yeah. So we got the Warren County Black History Program. We got Mr. Wayne Wolf talking about that tomorrow. Little Miss Valentine pageant going on at Morrison School at 5 o'clock. Frosty Loop Endurance Run going to be starting at 7 o'clock in the morning at 500 Garfield Street. Is 500 Garfield Street.
That is the Civic Center?
Okay, Metcalf. Okay. We got a car show going on. It's the Hot Rod Town Garage at 69 Vandergrift Road. That's starting at 9 o'clock. Steel 6 returns at 9 p.m. at Cowboy Up in a bar and grill out in Dibble area. Alice in Wonderland Steam Workshop at the Magnus Library. That sounds really fun. I bet Miss Mary's involved in that. Hey, we've got Dims and Donuts at the Warren County. Unfortunately, I have to work that night, so I'll be sleeping in. But that's going to be Jay's restaurant. I'm jealous because I really want to go because I like donuts. Mad Hatter Tea Party at Falcon Rest going on at 11 o'clock. Tickets are $20 per person. Call them at Falcon Rest. Warren County Genealogical and Historical Association meeting. Is it at Cumberland Caverns? I think Cumberland. They're going to have a representative from Cumberland Caverns
it's not at Cumberland.
speak, but that's starting at 2 o'clock, and they've got the representative from Cumberland Caverns has a lot of historical stuff to talk about how the caverns played part in the settlement of Warren County. So, man, you'd be hard pressed. I really wish, again, I have to work Saturday night, so I'll be sleeping in.
That's going to be, I think, at the I think they do the early voting.
Yeah. Centertown T-ball and softball signups are going to be at Centertown Recreational Center at Tobit Road, starting at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday night, and then hike to the entrance at Bone Cave at the Rock Island State Park Visitor Center. $10 per person. They're going to be starting that at 10 a.m. I would encourage you to come early and make sure you bring some water and good boots.
Oh, yes. And then on Sunday, I just want everybody to know that They're still doing a Nave bird nest box building at Rock Island State Furniture Park. It's free to build a box at the park, or $25 to build and keep a box or to name, because if you're going to do it for free, that box stays and they use it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. And then back on Monday, getting right back into the swing of things.
Man, Celebrate Recovery, Freedom Life. Meals start at 6 p.m. And if you are not involved or have never been to a Celebrate Recovery meeting, it's one of the things in your life that you need to go. And if you know people who are in need of their services, this is a great ministry to reach out. And Collective Heart will have their Beautiful Souls Wellness Walk that Monday at 10 o'clock.
And that essentially, guys, is just a group of people that meet and walk.
Right.
And that's why she said a collective heart of beautiful souls just walking.
And it's good for your heart.
It really is.
Walking is one of the best things you can do for yourself. And so we want to encourage everybody to follow that list. Yeah. Make sure that you know what's going on, because, again, like from everything from let folks know about the Diary from the Wimpy Kid. If you're looking for something that benefits the community and benefits young people and will benefit your young people, hey, come on to see Diary of the Wimpy Kid starting next weekend here at the Park Theater.
And it has been such a blast hanging out with you. Hi, Donna. Love you too.
My blessed mother, I love you.
I'm going to release your son now from his duties. We want to say thanks for everybody that was coming on the show and hanging out with us today. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a big jam-packed show once again. We're going to have Carrie Morton, City Alderman, talk about the stormwater utility fee. We're going to have Mr. Wayne Wolford come in and talk about the Black History Month program that's going to be held. And then we got Brian Carr. He is going to be chiming in with
some underhooks.
Yes.
Actually, it's great to have Jake Fann on, talk about his favorite wrestler, romance. Hey, good luck to all our folks. We do have one young lady who took the top place, and that's Miss Maya Reagan, and so we're really looking forward to all of them going out. But hey, guys, remember them in your prayers, and remember that they got a lot of nerves going on, but just the hard work that they put in to get to this point.
Yeah, guys, we've enjoyed having you be with us here at Juicy's Wellness and Cafe. Tune in tomorrow as we have another amazing show. If you have never tried a black bean slider with potato salad,
you need to.
You need to.
Yeah.
You need to get converted.
Pity the fool who never had a black bean slider before. I pity him.
Because I think I'm going to get one, because when Mark ate it, I was like, oh my God.
No hot sauce for Kelly.
No hot sauce for me. I'll do the deal. I think I do the deal one is mine. But, guys, we enjoy each and every one of you being a part of today's show. Take care. God bless. Always remember, Warren County, you can choose to be a blessing or a curse. But remember, keep it